Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
58, Mike. Hey, Delta.
Throwing now is Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it. Great. Two jet.
Now Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Sunday. Even. 4 count. Even.
Wentz now to throw. It's brought in by Jeffrey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 4.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
I got one. Great 57.
Shotgun now for Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that's complete to Jeffrey. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
We got 3. And 58 is a nice.
Throwing his Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Under 10, under 10, 10, 36, 36.
Throwing on 2nd down, Murray. And he will find his man on the outside. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First down.
Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Murray now on 1st down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Safe. Check.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Stay with your man. Check 24, check 24.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
First down, Arizona.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
They just do get the playoff. And that showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Switch, switch, switch. Shift, shift.
Now Murray off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, third and long. Murray with a third and long. And that will be incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, and puts them in that position.
And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Hey, empty. Check 99.
From the 17, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Go. 120. 58, right there. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Check. Fresno.
It's a second down run with Sanders. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10. They'll run on first down. Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a second and 13.
Here we go. 20. Coming. 58's the mic. Hey, Phil. Hey, Ford Tokyo. Hey, we have you on the edges. Hey, orbit.
Now Wentz. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. Let's get it together, defense. 74. 74. 58 is the mic. Well, 58 is the mic. All right. Hey, Echo. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Now Wentz. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really be demoralizing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Four yards the pickup, first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, back. Sweetie! Come on! Hey, check.
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Here we go.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Ram. Get him. You got it. Man 5-7.
To throw, it's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll make it third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Hey, we got Mike, number 2.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Snead's got it. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Kill. Turn up. Out. Check. Crunch.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Drake. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Pushing his way through. They'll call it a punt at 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Here we go. 120! You don't want to run out. Pick up the ball. Tighten up. Let's find two.
Wentz now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. Not today, you are. Not today.
Wentz completes it to Lee. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Here's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run with Sanders. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
58, right? Go! Mike, 58, right there. You. 58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike.
To throw is Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go.
Wentz now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Check curls.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Wentz to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
82. 56.
Again, it's Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Hey, Haywood. What's up?
Wentz now to throw. And he's going to go down again. Tack McKinley picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short. Of a 1st down.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.